place. Like, I had to go to have a scarf to get some new tracksuit pants to wear to my daughter's wedding. Because it's formal. We're having a reception at Smoggy's all you can eat. And I had to go all the way to Dandenong, because we used to have a Harris scarf in Frankston, but someone stole it. And while I was wandering around, this homeless man came up to me and he said, "Can you spare $2.95? And I said, "Why $2.95? And he said, "I met this homeless lady person and I want to take her on a date to McDonald's." And I thought, "Oh, that's nice." I gave him $6. I said, "Knock yourself out." And half an hour later, I found him scrounging in a bin. I said, "Oi, I thought you were taking your girlfriend out for dinner." He said, "I did, it went so well I'm looking for a condom." And he said, "You don't know where she's been?" And my daughter asked me if her dad was coming to the wedding. I said, "Most of the football club will be there, so it's quite possible." But I love it that the footy's back. I'm not talking about soccer, you know, where they took the violence out of the game and put it in the crowd where it belongs. I'm talking about AFL because I love it when Eddie Everywhere has to get on TV. Oh, sorry, I just noticed this is in the way. I'm professional. When Eddie Everywhere has to get on TV and apologise for his Collingwood players when they're being really naughty, like he'll say something like, "The report that at 4 o'clock this morning, Didac was completely pissed, stole 5 cars, ran over 8 old ladies and urinated on some kittens." It's been grossly exaggerated. And Didac's in the background going, "Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. But I'm single again, and I thought I'd give RSVP a try. I met this guy for coffee, and I thought it was going all right. And I said to him, "Do you want to do anything afterwards?" And he said, "How about a head job?" And I said, "I was thinking more along the lines of dinner." He said, "Feel free to swallow." And I went to the movies with this bloke, and Angelina Jolie was on, and he was carrying on like a pork chop, and he's going, "Oh, she's so hot, she's so hot." And I said, "Oh, calm down, you're getting drool all over my tracksuit pants." He said, "It's not drool." And I don't get this cougar shit, because I was out the other night and some young guy was chatting me up, and I said, "What's all that about?" Because I said, when I was your age, the thought of having sex with someone my age would have made me chump. And he said, "Oh, it does, but it's still better than wanking." I said, "Oh, charming." I said, "Would you chuck during, or do you think you'd be able to wait till afterwards?" I said, "It would depend which way I was facing." Anyway, I managed to wait till afterwards. And I was complaining to my mum about how hard it is being single now. And she said when she was a girl, it was completely different. She said, if there was a girl in your town that would show the boys her boobs, boys would actually come from all the neighbouring towns to have a look. And if you had a girl in your town that would actually go all the way, boys would actually come from interstate. It's true. My mum won Frankston's Best Tourist Award for 3 years in a row. And she didn't know what a head job was, I can't believe it. She made me explain it, and I told her, and she said to me, "That's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of in my whole life." I can't believe it. I went straight home and phoned my brother Steve up, and I said, "You'll never guess." He said, "Well," I said, "I just found out my dad's been in a bad mood for 60 years. But it's my own fault I'm single. Apparently, I am completely rubbish in bed. I didn't know it was me. I just thought all men were bastards, because like I'd go out, I'd meet a bloke, we'd have sex, but I'd never hear from him again. And this hasn't just happened once or twice. This has happened hundreds and hundreds of times. And I was telling my mate Dave about it, and he was consoling me, and we ended up in bed. And afterwards he said, "Jill, you are the worst shag in the history of the world." And I said, "Well, I've never had any complaints before, Dave." He said, "You've never had an encore before either." Oh, that's my point. He said, "That's why those thousands of men," I said, "Hundreds of men." He said, "That's why they've never called." And I said, "Well, why?" And he said, "Well, you know that thing you do where you shake your head all around and shout, 'Yes, yes, yes.' He said, you should at least wait for the guy to finish getting undressed before you start doing it." And he said to me, he said, you're quite big downstairs. He said, perhaps you could do some exercises and tighten things up a bit. I said, well, what sort of exercises could I do? And he said, well, I've heard some girls can pick up those that can't be breather bottles. Perhaps you could practice that. So I did. I can pick up a six-pack. Crap for getting the second date. It's really good for getting groggy into the football. Anyway, thanks, Lee. Thank you very much.